Prior to this particular raid, the Sheriff's Department received a large amount of complaints from residences and local businesses in the immediate area. The complaints came as a result of a large amount of men loitering in and around that specific residence. From the complaints, we strongly suspected that this location was a brothel. Traffickers bring boys and girls across the San Diego-U.S. border on a daily basis. Some of these victims are from the Ukraine and other Eastern European countries. News about the brothels spread generally by word of mouth. The element of surprise is extremely important. Although we take every precaution, many times when we enter these residences, we never know what we might encounter.
Don't move. Bedroom clear. Bedroom clear.
Bedroom clear.
Bedroom clear.
These brothels are very transitory and are very cheaply put together. It is not uncommon to find as many as 5 to 10 women working within a brothel. It is not uncommon to find women as young as 12 years old working inside these brothels. Some of these women refuse to testify in court, but they supplied the officers with information on other brothels in the immediate area.
Usually in these raids, we find an abundance of evidence. In the kitchen, we found condoms and lubricants. In this case, we found stopwatches and found they were being used to time the visits of the clients. Most of these places sell liquor. In this case, we found a refrigerator full of beer. A lot of times we find detailed records. This time I found a notebook with the names of the girls, the number of clients, and the times of the visits. These brothels can generate up to thousands of dollars a week for the traffickers. The bedrooms are simply furnished. They use bed sheets hung over wire for partitions. More often, there's 2 or more mattresses in the room to make more room for the girls. On the floor, we find plastic bags with condoms, lubricants, discarded tissue, and other garbage. Sometimes beside the bed, we'll find the girls' backpacks with a change of clothing. It's not uncommon to find teddy bears. These girls can be really young. We're becoming aware that not only girls, but boys are being used in human trafficking. In this raid, we actually found a young boy. Okay, just so you understand, for your safety and my safety, everyone's been handcuffed, all right? What I'm gonna do is take these handcuffs off, all right? I asked the boy his name and how he got here.
Francisco.
Francisco? How old are you, Francisco? It's all right.
19.
Okay. How long you been here?
2 months.
Okay. How did you get here?
They brought me.
Okay. Who's they?
The men.
Okay. Are they part of the guys out here that we arrested?
Yes.
When you came, did someone promise you work?
Yes.
What type of job did they say you were going to do? He told me he had been promised work as a dishwasher and that he worked in the house with the girls. Do you have any documents with you, your birth certificate or anything?
They have it.
They hold your documents?
They get me a work called.
What type of work do they have you do here? Do you do housework or? I can't help you unless you help us. And I can't help all these other girls out here unless you are honest with me, okay? Okay. I know. How old are you now?
12.
Okay. I finally got him to admit what he really did in the house. What I need to know is what these men have you do. Do they make you have sex with other men?
Yes.
Okay. Do they make you use your mouth on other men's sexual organs?
Yes. this.
Okay. What do they tell you that they'll do to you if you don't do it? He explained that the traffickers beat him if he didn't perform sex acts on the clients.
Yes.
What do they hit you with?
There's a bone wire on here and on my back.
Okay.
Tried to
Protect yourself? Okay, that's normal. Everybody, if you're being attacked, it's normal to try and protect yourself. It was obvious that he was scared and he was looking for protection. I realize you're not proud of what's happened, so I did my best to make him feel safe. The full size of a man, you can't always protect yourself. I want you to know you're safe, okay? I'm not going to release you back to these people. I'm going to make sure you're okay. Okay? Do you understand that you're safe? We referred him to a social service agency for psychological and medical attention. Later, he testified in court against the traffickers, and we were able to win a conviction against them.
I'm Dan Dwaleski, Special Agent in charge of the San Diego FBI office. You have just witnessed a reenactment of a coordinated prostitution raid in the San Diego area that involved local and federal law enforcement agencies. Joint operations by these agencies and non-governmental organizations have led to successful prosecutions of human trafficking cases. With the passage of the Victims of Trafficking and Violence Protection Act of 2000, victims now have protections and services that were once denied them in the past. Some of these services include access to medical attention, to housing, food, clothing, and legal assistance. We have seen that criminals will stop at nothing to exploit these women and children through threats, intimidation, beatings, and even murder. As profit from human trafficking soar into the billions, these predators will continue to prey on defenseless women and children. As more victims cross into our borders and enter our communities, we must take a proactive approach to end sex trafficking. One such method is the sharing of information on a multi-agency level and a no-tolerance approach to enforcing these crimes. Please contact your local anti-trafficking task force for assistance, additional training, and resources. In the words of Edmund Burke, the only thing necessary for the triumph of evil is for good men to do nothing.